Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome to the 5th episode of the SlipStream. Today, we're going to be doing this podcast a little differently because number one, similar to last week, we're going to talk about like some current events stuff before we say the core topic, and that's going to take like very quick, and then we're going to do something different. And why? Please explain what we're going to be doing today.
Okay, so today we are going to be ranking the 32 Mario Kart Wii tracks. Yay! So how we did this is that individually each of us ranked our 32 tracks from worst to best, 32 being the worst. And then from that, from people on this podcast and from people on the server, I added everyone's individual rank for the track. And then whichever is the highest number scoring track is the worst. And then the lowest number score, because if you have one as the best, it's going to be lower. So like the lower the number is, the better the track is. So the lowest ranked track is going to be at our number one spot. And also, if you disagree with our list, please don't like hate, because this is a combination of all of our opinions. So not even some of us agree with this list. Oh wait, yes. I shouldn't say that. Sorry, I shouldn't say that.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. You could continue going. It's fine.
Okay.
You're doing great. It's fine.
Wait, where was I? I said don't hate in the comments. Like
yeah.
That this is a combination of our opinions. That's pretty much where I can leave it off. Like, this is a combination of our opinions. Don't like hate on us or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know what else to say. Like, that's really
it. Also, okay. Also, so if we do end up commenting like, haha, you suck for picking this track as being good, haha, screw you. We're just gonna ignore your comments. So now if you do disagree with us and you're respectful, leave a comment below. We can have a civil conversation. Obviously.
Yeah, feel free to leave your list on the comments down below.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
We'll respond.
Now, for this podcast, we may or may not do questions depending on how much time we have. Now you guys will probably know by now by just looking at timestamps, but we don't know yet because we're doing it like live. So let's see if we have time for questions at the end. All right. So also just one quick thing in the comments, in the description, I'm just gonna write as a timestamp 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not gonna write the track name so they don't know what track is coming up next.
Right.
All right. So in 32 we have N64 Sherbetland.
Yeah, this track pretty much sucks.
Horrible.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. Honestly, this was expected. Honestly.
Yeah, the ice physics are just horrible. It's kind of like if you have the Magic Cruiser, that's an easy first place for you. If you have the Foot Runner, good luck.
You're screwed.
Yeah.
If you're gonna play outside drift on it, prepare for your death.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Speaking of outside drift.
Me and Falta know that. Go check out the video below.
Yeah, and those
I was not gonna say that,
God.
but okay, Harsh.
Cut this out.
No, we're keeping it in. It's fine.
Okay.
So on to the next one.
So 31. I'm sorry, cheese it.
Alright, so I was gonna say, like, I actually ranked this track 31 because to me it's not, I don't like it, but like it's not as bad as like my number 32. But I'm not gonna spoil it right now.
Okay, alright.
And like the thing is, like, it's so slippery. That's like the number one thing I hate about it. It's so slippery.
Yeah, I think we can all agree on that. It's just the ice physics.
The ice physics, Mario Kart, we screwed it up really hard.
Yeah, honestly.
And plus, when you get a star, so once you play this track a lot of times, like, that, so you have to drift a little bit differently. But when you get a star, it throws you off because, like, now it's all of a sudden like it's you're on normal land. Yeah. So, like, it's just, like, the whole track is just a bruh.
Yeah, I can agree with that. It's a bruh.
I can agree with that.
Alright, so the next one is number 31, and it is GBA Shy Guy Beach.
So this is actually my number 32.
Spoiled it.
Well, he's saying it. It's time to spoil it.
Yeah.
This track also just sucks. You got a golden mushroom end of lap through, you win.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That is
and the
so
thing
true.
Is, so when there's that part when you're like hopping between islands, it's really it's really annoying, like how you can it just like slows you down so much. It's like painful to
Miss
go
time
through.
one jump, you're screwed.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then the crabs on that island, like, why are they?
Oh my
there?
god, especially the middle island. Oh my god, those crabs are so annoying.
And then you have
Oh,
bombs being
crabs.
thrown at you.
The crabs and bombs, they remind me of the green shells in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which they smart bounce.
Yo, when I first
think
played
these
that 5
crabs.
years ago- Wait,
Yeah,
crabs are
I
smart
think I think those crabs do smart crawling because like when you get closer, I'm like don't go in that way so that
Yeah.
you get hit by them.
Yo, I legit thought that was like Pirates of the Caribbean when I was a little kid and when I first played that track. I don't know how. I just made the result.
Yeah,
Wow.
my first Mario Kart game was Super Circuit, and like, I absolutely just did not like it. Did not
Okay.
like the experience of playing it.
Now, you guys out here saying that this track sucks. I'm not gonna say a positive thing because I actually ranked this as my number 13 actually.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
wow,
I like
okay.
this track. Now I will say that the crabs are annoying and the bombs are annoying too, but I do like this track because like it's just fun to play. Like it's an item management track. So like you can't be like it's not a fronting track and like you can't front run that track, or you can, but like if you get lucky, you're good. But like if you're not lucky, then you're not gonna win. So I like this. I like this track because it makes races interesting, you know? Like, at the end, like, if you got a golden star or a bill, you know, you could easily win at the end, so...
It reminds me of the
that's-
Mushroom Gorge gap jump at the end. It's like a
No,
great finishing.
no way.
No,
That's
I'm
not even...
no, hold on. You're not letting me
No.
finish. When I'm saying, like, when you said close endings and intense races, you think about it, like, when you hear intense endings, do you not remember the gap jump on 150?
Okay,
But
I
you
don't
see
think
where
it was
I'm going
that...
here, right?
Okay, I do get your point, but I don't agree with you because the gap jump requires skill. This just requires luck. Like,
Yeah, this
yes,
track-
getting...
Like this
Luigi
track in general
circuit
is
cut.
fun.
Yeah, like I do agree that it does require luck to get a shroom, but like after you get a shroom, like you might fail the cut, you know. While this, like you can't fail the cut, like you can't. Like if you get a golden mushroom, like you're getting a good spot at the end, unless you're way behind. But
Yeah.
but that's not
Okay,
the
I
point.
think we spent a little too much time on this.
Yeah. So the next one is 30, and it is SNES Ghost Valor 2 actually, and I'm surprised about this because honestly,
Definitely.
Personally, I don't mind
this
this
is
one.
not a bad track.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ranked it. Alright, go ahead.
Oh, I put this as 20. I don't really
Interesting.
mind this track. I just feel it's kind of short for Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah,
That's
I ranked
fine.
it number 16.
I ranked it 9.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's not
Wow.
bad, but I don't think it's good. Like, I
Yeah.
think it's one of those midway tracks. Because
not
I
a
think
bad
it
track.
highly favors the heavyweights in a way, because
Yeah.
you can easily get bumped off this track.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Especially during that
Yeah.
cut.
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
You have a guy in that quacker, you're funky, that quacker is dead.
True.
Pretty much.
Now, I
Yeah.
think if this track was 5 laps long, it would make it like I think a little better because
Yeah.
because it's longer and it's not like a heavy front track at that point.
It
makes
kind of
a
has like
little more
the
balanced.
it kind
Yeah.
of has like the N64 Rainbow Road effect, because like not really, like in the sense of like it's too short, you know?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and
It's like-
except that track is way too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
easily.
but that's
Yeah.
a different game. This is Mario Kart Wii. Let's
Yeah.
focus
Yeah,
on
but I don't think they would have made it 5 laps anyway, because all the tracks in Wii are 3 anyway.
Yeah, I
True.
think they planned on making some tracks like 7 laps, but they changed their mind, so they decided to do it 3 laps
Yeah,
only.
if in that case, I would have just made a different track, but I don't.
Yeah, you either could have made it a little bigger in terms of the scaling.
Yeah, that's true. Like, make it just
Yeah,
a
they
little
could've
bit bigger than
easily
most of
done
the other
that.
tracks. Like, they
Alright.
kind of had to scale down N64 Bowser's Castle. So,
Yeah,
Alright, so now we can move on to 29.
Yeah, let's do 29.
Yep.
Alright, 29 is N64 DK Parkway.
This is
Okay,
a,
so
Jungle
This is
Parkway,
just-
actually.
I think this is a mixed track for opinions, because
Yeah.
I had it at 15. I mean, I don't
Wow.
like
Okay.
it, but I don't hate it.
I had it at
I hate this
29. Yeah.
Yeah,
I had
I
it
you know,
at
like my 31.
I had it at 20.
Alright. Alright, so this isn't something we've talked about yet, but like something I hate about this track, the music sucks. Like the soundtrack,
No,
it's
I'm
just
fine with the music, to be honest.
it's
fine.
It's just like
Okay,
it's just
I
a
think
bunch
the
of
music is like your taste. Like,
Yeah,
like that's
I'm fine
definitely
with
an
it.
opinion. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
care. I
it's-
don't. I'm just indifferent about them.
It's just the,
music.
the turn after the cannon just sucks.
yeah.
Like with the slidey physics and everything, it just sucks.
Yeah.
I'd say the turn before the cannon sucks because I've had a few times
Nah.
where like I'm trying to go tight and
go
I
too
actually
tight.
go to the right to the fence.
Wait,
and
wait.
Then
Yeah.
I have to go all the
I
way
think you're
back.
confusing the track.
No, the
Jungle
the
Parkway.
little ramp thingy. Are you guys talking about that ramp thing?
We're
No,
talking about
You're confusing
Jungle
it with
Parkway.
DK Mountain.
Yeah, the
Me?
cannon's with DK Mountain. The ramp is with Jungle Park.
oh,
Well,
right, ramp,
okay.
it's still
Yeah,
called
so
a
it's-
cannon.
Okay,
You wanna
okay.
restart this
It's a
because we're not
cannon
gonna call it
ramp.
cannon,
It's
it's a
a ramp.
Cannon
it's the
ramp,
same
yeah, we'll
thing.
keep, yeah.
We'll call it a cannon ramp. That's what we'll call it.
Yeah.
But it's same thing pretty much. It just looks different, but it's the same thing.
But and
Okay.
some of the turns are so sharp, and then you're just sliding
Yeah.
all over the place.
Like I
True.
literally have to stop sometimes,
Yeah.
especially that turn, which by the where there's like a whole opening
Mhm.
of just water. I have to stop at that turn most of the time, except
Yeah.
if I'm on my main, which is the bullet bike. But like,
Just
You
imagine
mean
this
as
track on 200.
Bullet bike.
yeah, I'm a
Hey.
bullet bike main. Fight
I
me.
mean, it's not too bad on for mock by players like me, you know.
Imagine
Yeah,
it on
Mock Bike,
200
yeah.
CC though.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
It's
it's
hell.
not
We.
it's not that bad.
That's hell.
As long as you break drift.
I know
it's
we're
not-
talking
it's not that bad.
150, but you know it's still like crazy.
Yeah, but at the same time, 200cc, that's a mod. Like we
Yeah.
can't we can't judge that track because that's actually it's a mod made by a fan. It's not actually. part
Yeah,
of
it
the
wasn't
normal
included
game.
in the
But
game.
even
Yeah,
on
so we can't
150,
really-
the last turn on the end is also not the easiest turn to make.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty
especially for
obnoxious.
Yeah,
flames.
that's
on it.
very true.
Obnoxious turn.
All right,
Sure.
so let's move on to 28.
All right.
Which is DS Desert Hills.
Yes, it's DS Desert Hills.
Okay, can we all
Alright.
agree this track is probably not anyone's favorite track?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
This track is.
I like
just
it
meh.
better than Dry Ruins though, 100%.
Yeah, same here.
I rank this one number 30.
I ranked this 27.
I don't know what I ranked this. Let me check.
I have this all the way up at 16.
Sure.
I mean, it's not really. I mean, it's bad, but it's not the
Bad,
worst. But it's
Yeah,
like bad.
it-
Like, don't get me wrong. It's not good. It's just bad. Like,
Okay,
Yeah.
this track is like just I'm just indifferent on it. Like I do like that. If you get a good item at the end, you could just like just go straight instead of turning. But other than that, it just meh, just meh.
Then the infamous glitch.
I feel like it's
Yeah,
just
which
bland.
is-
That's. I
yeah.
think that's the main issue. It's just bland.
Yeah. It's kind of like Parkway. It's just bland.
No,
Yeah, it has good
Parkway is
ideas.
definitely though. This is better than Parkway. I would agree with
The
that.
sliding physics aren't as bad.
True.
And plus, it's sand, so so you kind of expect it,
yeah.
All right, so we could move on because we all just think this track is just bad and it's just like boring, like meh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next is 27, and it's SNES Mario Circuit 3.
Yeah. This one's
And
pretty
wow.
plain. It's
I'm
kind of just
I'm
surprised.
plain.
actually alright with this track. Kind of like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
liked it.
actually enjoyed this track.
I ranked it
Yeah.
number 20. Yeah,
I ranked
like
it at 24. I mean,
I like
It's
the
just like,
track,
no.
even though it's flat, but like it's got plenty of curves. They're pretty challenging.
yeah.
Sometimes
that's true. There is that one tricky curve that's kind of a challenge, I guess.
I have
Okay.
MC3 at number 3.
I will say that this track, what do you call excuse me, so okay, like even with the flamer, it's not too bad. Like I know there's a one turn, but like if you do it correctly, like you'll be fine. It's just that
Yeah.
you have to drive carefully. Like it's
Yeah.
doable. All right, so next up is number 26, and it's GCN Mario Circuit.
Alright, so I actually ranked this like way higher than it ended up being. I actually ranked it number 9. Here's why. So, I really liked like the way like I just like the track. Okay, that's
enough.
pretty much it. I just
Fair
like
enough.
it. Yeah. All right.
For me, I rank this actually at number 25. I'm not a huge fan of it because that first like right sharp turn is literally I don't like that turn, to be honest with you. Track layout not that interesting. Chain chomp cool, Goombas whatever. It's just like a meh track for me.
Same here. I will say that I just find this track just boring. Like it's just not fun.
Yeah, and then for me, I ranked it. Were you done?
Well, I was gonna just say that no, it's fine. Like there was better Mario / Luigi circuit tracks, and this is just not one of the good ones in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I ranked this at 22. I mean, I just feel like it's a normal circuit track. Like they're just not anyone's really favorite, maybe except for Yoshi Circuit and from the GameCube. But like, it's just a circuit track. I don't really think there's anything interesting about it. Maybe Chain Chomp cool, but like track, as Harsh said, like the track layout's pretty boring, and like it's not. I don't know why it's in the leaf cut. Also, it's not really that difficult either.
Wait.
Yeah, no.
So like
no.
it's just feels like a track that was just thrown into Mario Kart Wii. Like there's so many other possibilities that could have been chosen, and then we got GCN Mario Circuit. Like that's just my opinion.
Heck, it should have been in Mario Kart DS.
Yeah, really should have been a DS track, but
Yeah, it was actually.
And that's an insult. That's an insult.
yeah, really,
I believe it
is
was
an
planned
insult.
to be in Mario Kart DS, but yeah.
They should have had that instead of Baby Park.
Oh my god, yeah, Baby Park was
Okay,
horrible.
so
Off track.
yeah, guys, get
Only
back
5
on-
laps.
Okay, yeah, let's keep it on topic. All right, Starry's turn.
Honestly, I think this track is pretty good. It's not perfect by any means, but it has a lot of the elements that make this game as good as it is. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so
Yeah.
the final
Yeah.
opinions, it's kind of boring. The track's just not really that interesting. That's why
It's just a meh track.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just meh.
Pretty
yeah.
much.
Some people will like it, while others
Other
may
people,
not like it. Yeah, just like everything. Okay.
yeah.
25 is Moonview Highway, and oh boy,
This is gonna be
Oh boy, this
she's
is-
just gonna wet his panty right now. She's just wetting himself
Let the
right now.
controversy begin.
All right.
Okay, so
Here we go.
alright, so I actually ranked this track number 2 on my list, and here's why. So, like, you actually have to memorize, like, what car is coming, like what cars are gonna be, like, showing up, what cars you have to avoid, you know? Like, when is it safe to go this way, when is it not, you know? Especially at that first, right turn.
The
The
blind
first
one.
the second one, where like on the first lap you go, you see the yellow car. Like that's something you have to memorize. You have to memorize like that. And something I really like something that boosts this up is like I'm a big music guy, okay, and like I love the music in this track, especially when you go in like past the tolls, like best. It's just good. It's really good. I really liked it.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I actually have this at 31. I actually rank freaking Shy Guy Beach higher than this. I just hate this track. It's basically Toast Turnpike on steroids. If you think about it.
Okay, Nathaniel Bandy. Okay.
No,
Okay,
no I'm not
Nathaniel
taking out of it, but seriously, he's not wrong. This is track.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying a
You
joke.
have
I'm just
so
saying a
many
joke.
more cars, and once you get on the highway section, like that, you know that open where all the boost panels are.
Yes.
From what I remember, I think it was like something like the cars go 3 times faster. Like you have no time to react, and it's just like you're getting squished at least once if you don't know how to play this track.
Yes.
And then you have the
it's
bomb. No, hold on. And then you have the bomb cars where other people can snipe from behind you and in front of you.
my
Like,
God.
damn.
Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention about that. Yeah, I don't like the bomb cars.
I don't
That's
think
one
anyone
of the
does.
things I don't like.
I don't think
Also-
anyone does. I think we
Also,
can all.
Okay, like-
where are the mushroom cars. Like they were in Double Dash.
Yeah, for Mario Kart
they're
yeah.
not
Double
in
Dash,
this.
the
Yeah,
mushroom-
which just sucks. All right.
Mario
Yeah,
Kart.
So
they
my
definitely
opinion,
like. Yeah.
my opinion on this track is that this track sucks. And
Yeah.
and I will say that this track does have some good music and like this just reminds me of like when I'm driving on the highway and like I gotta get home fast and like like it's an intense
Running from the
music,
cop.
you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
I-
Okay. Yeah. No.
And also,
yeah, no.
also like the
No
vibraphone
harsh,
solo.
no.
That vibraphone solo.
I say the best part about this track is definitely the
The music.
music. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll say
I'm gonna
that.
agree. I'm gonna agree with that. The best part is the music,
Definitely.
but I rated
Yeah.
it at 18. Like I don't really have much of an opinion, to be honest. Like I do hate the bomb cars, but the music kind of makes up for it for me. But like I don't really hate it, but I don't love it. Like I'm not like most people, so I'm just in the middle with this track.
And then there's me. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bomb car's bad.
Let's
Bomb
see
car's
here.
bad. We can all agree on that.
yes.
Don't like the music, and I'm a music
Ooh,
guy.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, time
just-
to disconnect me from the call. No, I'm kidding.
I swear.
I just don't like the music. It's too synthy, I guess, if that makes sense.
Synthesizer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Track layout is kind of just
Eh.
average.
What do you
Looks
mean
nice,
by
it is.
simpy?
Simpy.
Like
Like
heavy on the
Symphony.
sticks.
Symphony, like-
Synthesizers.
Like too symphonic.
I heard Simpy, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sympathy. Synthesizers.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of the
We're not
music- a lot of
simping
the
over a
music-
damn track.
I think the only Mario Kart game that doesn't have synthesized, that has like actual live music is Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it feels really bad in Moonview Highway. I get that it's the point, but where it's like more of like a urbanized kind of, I don't know how else to describe it, kind of feel.
Mm-hmm.
Track
True.
kind of area. But yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so final results. Some people hate it, some people love it.
Bomb
The
car's
music,
bad.
the music. Most of us like it. The car patterns is kind of just extra to memorize, so that's why it's at 25.
Yep. Next up, we have GCN Peach Beach at 24. Now, yeah, cheese it. I'm not gonna
So,
interrupt you.
okay, let's talk about how much I hate the quacks.
Oh my god, we can all
Quacks.
agree with that.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's for offline. Online, they don't come at you.
Yeah, really, they
Yeah,
don't.
that's the
in
thing.
time
But
trials,
like
they
in
don't
single player, but straight for you, like rah, 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 I'm coming for you. Coming
That's
for
where you gotta
booty.
practice lines.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, that's something. When I first got the game, like, I just absolutely hated that track for the
I mean, I'd still-
quacks.
But
I
Okay.
honestly am indifferent about this. It's not one of my favorites, nor do I hate it. It's again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, like this track is like it's just there, and if it gets picked, I don't like I'm not happy and I'm not sad. Like, yeah, I'm like, okay, all right, I'll just race it. You know? I'm like, okay, I'm fine with it.
for me, I just
Mhm.
don't. For me, I don't like this track. I put it at 29 because
Wow.
I don't know, because they were trying to achieve like a beach feel, but to me, it doesn't feel like a beach. It just feels like a. It just feels.
Quack
Cataquack-
obstacle
it just feels
course.
like Cataquack land. It doesn't feel like a beach.
Quad
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I
to
mean,
be fair,
it's a
there's like
beach.
only
That is
four
kinda
quad
accurate.
quacks
Beach.
though. There's like 4 or 5 quad effects. I don't remember on top.
Yeah,
top
there's
of my
like
head.
literally
mean-
6 Cataquacks. So like
Oh,
it
I
doesn't.
mean,
six,
getting hit by
okay.
one of them. Getting hit by one of them is still
Oh.
like getting hit like a
Yeah.
by a
Getting
blue
hit
shell.
by them is like getting blue shelled. Yes, I was gonna say
Yes,
that.
literally,
Yeah.
literally like blue shelled in last place. That's literally what it feels like.
Yeah, but honestly, I actually I just avoid them. But like I mean, like
I mean,
yeah.
they're kind
it's
of not
pretty
hard
easy
to
to
avoid,
avoid
but
them,
they're
but-
also kind of hard to avoid
Yeah.
because they
Depends
like
on
literally
if you're playing
like,
offline
target
or
you.
not.
Yeah. Yeah, especially on offline. It's worse
Yeah.
on offline than online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the general consensus for this. Oh wait, we still.
We're not
Yeah,
done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You have to let Starry say his opinion.
Yeah, and then we'll do the
Okay, I'm
general.
so
I mean-
sorry. I cut that one
Like-
out.
No,
No, it's fine. We could
It's
keep
fine.
it. Yeah.
Okay, really, I feel like this track is fine. I feel like, how do I word it? It's a little too simple, but it's understandably simple. And going to the Cataquack land point, Gelato Beach from Mario Sunshine. That's it.
All right, something I would like to add on. Something I would like to add.
Sure.
Man, I forgot.
Okay. Well. Okay. All right. So I guess we're.
I know
on.
what I was gonna say.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
kidding.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, so something I would like to add is that, like, it's kind of simplistic because it's kind of like the second track of the Mushroom Cup in Double Dash. So, like, tracks in the Mushroom Cup tend to be more on the simplistic side.
Yeah, but
You
the
know?
mushroom tracks in this game are kind of good though. If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah,
You're
and this
saying,
is just a
hold on.
glorified
So you're
circle.
saying Toad's Factory is simplistic?
Well,
Yeah, that,
for the most
Okay,
part, like,
No.
the Mushroom Cup tracks are simplistic.
Yeah, he said for the most part, he's not talking. Mario Kart Wii is exception to all Mario Kart. Can we agree on that?
yes, let's
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an outlier.
Yes. Yes. All right, Jesus. So I think now you could say the final census on this track.
So, like, alright, the main problem with this track is the Quacks. I think we can all agree on that one.
Yeah.
And it's
Easily.
just simplistic. Pretty much.
Yeah, and that's why we ranked it at 24. All right.
Yeah, and the next up we have 23 DS Yoshi Falls. Yeah, Cheese It. So take it off, Cheese It.
Alright, so I actually ranked this one at 21. So it's pretty close. I like the track, like, okay, what I like about this track is, like, it's just pretty for the second track in the Mushroom Cup in Mario Kart DS, okay, so it's a Mario Kart DS track, you can't really expect too much from them unless it's, like, Airship Fortress, but, like, it's just, like, a circle, I guess, with a Yoshi egg in the middle of it.
Is circle.
It's literally like an oval with a Yoshi with an egg in the middle.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's...
And Harsh and you.
I
mean-
actually kind of like this track. It is simplistic, but the background view is actually very nice. And plus, being able to drive on the waterfall and getting a mushroom and doing the big waterfall cut and knowing that there's not going to be any traps on it is actually very nice. It's a short, simplistic track, but sometimes short is better.
Yeah.
I
can't
For
agree
me,
on
this track is indifferent. I think the track is fine. I ranked it at 21 too. I mean, it's definitely not my favorite, but like just like GC and Peach Beach, like if it gets picked, I'm okay with it. Like I'm not happy, I'm not upset, but I'm all right. I'll just race on it.
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
For me, I just feel like it's just an oval. But I don't like dislike it. It's not really my favorite, but like I can stand it. But I just feel like the track design's a little bit too simple for me. But at least it feels like a falls rather than Peach Beach that doesn't feel like a beach to me. It actually feels like a falls, but yeah, it's just a little bit too the simple side for me.
Yeah,
And-
and you sorry.
For me, it's honestly it is very similar to Peach Beach in a lot of ways. I just feel like it actually nails its theming and is actually more fun to race on.
Oh wow! All right.
Oh wow! All right. Okay, so general consensus, we feel like the track is a bit too simple, and like it's the track. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why it's at 23.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Just
Yeah.
a better Peach Beach.
Yeah.
Now we're going to
Pretty much.
22. Now from 22 to like 12, 10-ish. Now these tracks are like they're not bad, but like they're not good. So they're like in the
They're
center
average.
now. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
these
now
are like
we're
the
getting
average.
to the
We're getting
average
to the average
category,
point.
or not category, but like the average section. So
Yeah.
22 we have N64 Mario Raceway. Ooh.
Okay, so I actually ranked this track at number 11, and what I like about it, it's like how chaotic the races end up being. Like specifically lap 3, like it's chaos. You got people getting started, you got people in bullets, the shock happens, and then like you can go from like last to first and first to last in one corner,
Mm-hmm.
Especially that ending section.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
not a big fan of it. The layout's good, but just the overall fact that it's like a luck track and you get a star at the end, you get like a free second, third place is like, eh. I know I
Yeah.
tend to lose a lot of VR on this track, so I have like a natural hatred for it anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
I actually love this track. In fact, now it's number 7 because my top 6, I just love them more. But I love this track as well. I enjoy this track a lot. But yeah, so this track is for me. Why I like it is it's fun, chaotic. Like this track is Mario Kart in a nutshell. Like you never know if you're gonna be first place, and you have to use items somewhat, strategically, and just hope for the best. That's what Mario Kart should be, which is luck based.
Well, I can disagree with that, but I mean, for me, I think this track is a bit too luck based for me. Like, I mean, it has a good layout, but it's also a circuit track, and I'm not really a big fan of circuit tracks. But like, it's just I know Mario Kart Wii is supposed to be chaotic, but I feel like it's a bit too chaotic in its own game, and that's not really saying something that good in my opinion. I mean, it's not bad. I ranked it at 19, but it's not really the go-to track for me. So yeah.
Fair enough.
I feel like this is pretty much like the best example of a Mario Kart track, but this game has so much better in terms of what you can choose for a track.
That's true.
I
That's
could
true.
respect that.
Yeah.
All right, so general consensus is that this track is just too much luck based. Some people like that, like me, while others don't like this, like Harsh.
Yeah, we
that's
all
pretty
talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
pretty
either
much.
you love it or you hate it. Like it's one of those tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right. Next up is 21. It's Daisy Circuit. Jeez, take it off.
Alright, so for starters, I actually rank this track at where is it? 22. So it's kind of like
Okay.
pretty much in line with the actual list. And like, okay, I will say I like the music for this one. It kind of in like this setting is one of my favorite things about this track. All right, cuz like you got the sunset kind of background, and then you got like the chill music, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean, there's not much to talk about after that for me. But it's an okay track, you know.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of the scenery's nice. You see a Luigi, Daisy, baby Luigi, baby Daisy, but track-wise, it's bland. It's just two loops, and then you have there's like two like half circles, and you just have a loop at the end. It's like a basic. It's like a track where if it wasn't Daisy's team, it'd probably be like a Mario circuit or something like that.
Yeah.
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 Like a basic starting track, like Luigi Circuit is on the Mushroom Pepper here.
And then it's on Star.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the thing is that this track is a circuit track. And like a lot of circuit tracks or raceway tracks, like they tend to be like heavy off-road, or not heavy, but like a decent amount of off-road, so you could take many shortcuts. While this track, there are no. Is there
There's
off-road
one.
course? Okay.
There's one
like,
in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So there's a bit at the beginning, but other than that, like you're close into a wall. That what I think they could have done to make the track a little more interesting is, on the sidewalk, like make it so you could fall off the track and go in the ocean. Just to make it a bit more challenging, because I feel like this track is a bit too easy and it's boring. That's why
Considering it's on the Star Cup,
like
it's
this
pretty
track.
easy.
Yeah. Like I was about to say, like I used to like hate this more because it was like it took up us. In my opinion, like back then, I used to think it was just a waste of a Star Cup spot. It's way
Kind
too
of is
easy
actually.
for the Star Cup.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
But like I don't hate it, but like it's too simple. Like there's just two loops. I mean, the scenery is nice. I think it's better than Peach Beach, but like
Definitely.
it's just not good. It's a circuit track. Like it's supposed to be bland, and like Mario Kart 8 did circuit tracks better. But this is Mario Kart Wii, and they didn't really innovate, in my opinion, that well with certain tracks, including Daisy Circuit.
Well,
so
yeah.
All right. What about you, Starry?
I kind of feel the same way. I feel like this is just a decent track, great visually. Not much else.
all right, so final consensus.
Boring track.
Yeah,
Not much to it. Just
Well,
bland.
it has good scenery.
Well, it does look nice
And
though.
good
so
scenery, but
yeah,
when I mean bland, I mean like the track layout's bland, not the scenery. Scenery is nice, just a bland layout.
yeah, and also the music is, I forgot to say, like I agree with what she said. The music is very nice. I like.
yeah,
I
it
would
kind of
say
feels
that.
calming, but other than that, the track layout is way too simple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think actually like you guys know the YouTuber Cowbelly, right?
Who?
Who?
I've heard of them.
Oh
Why-
yes.
why are we giving
Cowbelly, yeah.
We're
I think
Yes,
he
I
used
do
that.
know him.
I think he used the music for Daisy Circuit in one of his videos, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, him and Clumsy. Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, I know.
well,
who that is.
Yeah. Now we're going off topic, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll
right.
cut part out.
Nah, we can keep this.
Nah.
We don't need to cut
Yeah,
it
we can
out.
keep
I
this.
don't know.
It's
I
nice
don't know.
banter.
But we were going off topic. We have to work.
Yeah,
on
but like I mean, we
It's okay.
should have
Take it
seen
off
when
topic.
Big Yellow was your harsh. I mean,
Last
not harsh.
time? Oh my god, that was insanity.
all right, okay. So next up we have 20, the Mario Circuit, and I'm surprised actually.
How do
Let's
you
go.
people like? I'm sorry, but how do you guys like this track?
Okay,
I'm not a
but
big
it's
fan
your
of it.
turn. Speak. Sorry to.
Yeah, so I rated this track put this track at number 18. This track's okay. I mean, the thing like the chain chomp it's only a nuisance in like single player, in my opinion. But also like the fact that like you can gain or lose spots at that little like section at the end. That's something notable about it. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright. The scenery's nice. The track, again, it's just not that much fun. It's just, you see, like, nice scenery. Sure, you have the Mushroom Kingdom castle, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's just a track. You play it, it's done, whatever. You have, like, this off-road shortcut at the end. You got the ramp, which really doesn't help at all, but it's a good track. It's just not one of the better ones in the game.
Yeah. For me, I ranked it 16, which is exactly half. Yeah. That's exactly half. So for me,
How would that work? There's like an even number.
There's
of tracks.
32. 16th is the halfway. Bro, that's the halfway point.
That's the end of the first half, basically.
Yeah.
It's the halfway point.
No.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
'Cause 15, yeah, he's like, what?
No, I'm talking about my.
No, 16 and 17
list.
would be the halfway points.
Why does
Okay,
it
but-
matter?
30.
Oh my god,
okay,
we're going off topic again.
Okay, whatever. Okay, so I ranked this 16 on my list because I feel like this track like it could've it's similar. It's like Figure 8 Circuit, but like slightly better. It does have some off-road. Like there is some like shortcuts. There is a chain chomp, but other than that, it's just boring. So it's not bad, but it's again. So similar to Peach Beach, like it's just meh. It's just average, which is why it's 16 exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's 20 on the final list, but okay.
Yeah.
Well, so for me, I hate this track. I put it at 30. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Like it's so
Straight
boring.
up.
It's not fun to play on, and that chain jump is pretty annoying in single player. But I mean, it's easy to dodge if you have an inside drift. But like, and it's also really easy to go off road too. I mean, the scenery's kind of. I'm gonna be. And this is probably controversial, but I think the scenery is pretty bland. It's just not fun for me to play on. Like I prefer all of the 29 tracks I ranked before it than Mario Circuit. So yeah.
I'm like the complete opposite of that. I put mine as like this is my personal number 8. Just because of how iconic this track is in terms of the single player. It's where the podium is. I know it's a dumb reason.
That's true.
It's a dumb
that is
reason, I
true.
know. But like
I forgot about
it sticks in your head.
True.
That is true, actually.
Yeah.
Never really
And then
thought of
like
that.
aesthetically and great music. It's a solid package. just not the best.
But yeah. All right. So final census is that this track is too like it's a regular, like it's a run of the mill circuit track. That's
it's
what
like
it is.
it's like for all of us can agree it's like just one of those midway circuit tracks. Not really interesting. Nothing much to it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. So next up is number 19, and it's Luigi Circuit.
All right, so
Interesting.
like, so I know like a lot of people like tend to consider this the worst first track ever, the worst first track to a game. Because like the first track is supposed to like introduce you to the game, right? I know, for example, you got like Mario Kart Stadium, like it introduced you to anti-gravity, stuff like that. I know in Mario Kart 7, Toad Circuit, it kind of introduced you to gliding, right? But like this track,
Yes.
I mean, I guess it kind of introduces wheeling, but like it kind of introduces wheeling because there's like this massive straightaway near the end, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I have to say about it.
All right. And Harsh, and you.
Luigi Circuit is. I'm being repetitive. I know it's just another bland track. It's a good track to start off on. People probably disagree with that, but it's a beginner track. Nothing much to it.
I disagree with both of you here. This track is actually, I think it's perfect first track for Mario Kart Wii. Now, I'm after from Mario Kart 7 and onwards. Then the first track was like it introduced to mechanics, but it was 2006, guys. It like they didn't start doing it until Mario Kart 7, so we can't give them slack for what they didn't do. That's like complaining, Mario Kart Double Dash didn't have any retros, but they didn't do that from the DS, or they did that from DS and onwards. But
They
anyways,
did do it on Super Circuit.
That's an exception. But that's kind of an exception. But anyways, yeah. So
that's off topic.
So I like this track because this is actually a deceptively hard track. So it might seem easy, or it might, but like it's actually hard because like you can't just easily front run this and win it. Like you can't just easily win this track. You have to either use your items wisely, get really lucky, or and on top of that, the shortcut. That shortcut is also deceptively hard. It seems easy, but it's hard because you might touch the pipe, and if you do, or you could go really wide, and then it doesn't save any time, or it saves very less time. So it's deceptively hard, and that's why I like this track.
For me, I hate this track. I put it at 31. I don't like this. Like, it's a circuit track. I don't really like circuit tracks that much, except for some people. But like it's just bland. It's just boring. I just feel like it's just boring. The track layout is simple. I get it. It's a first track, it's not the worst first track. I think Figure 8 Circuit was worse, but like, I mean, it's still bad. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's just boring. Like, I can't put it any other way. It's just boring. So yeah, that's my opinion.
All right.
I kind of agree with like, I'm bad with names. Basically, I think that this is a solid starting track. It isn't perfect, and a lot of these tracks aren't.
You forgot my name.
yeah,
Hey,
I'm
cool.
bad.
Hey.
Also.
Right. But and going with that, it does have a lot of potential to be mastered.
That's a good point. Actually, never thought of it that way.
It's wasted potential. I guess we can put it that way.
I
Well,
mean,
not necessarily wasted.
I don't know.
There's just greater potential that could have been there.
True.
Yeah. All right.
General consensus.
I think general consensus from me would be that this track is it is a circuit track, and some people don't. Some people it is simple, it is bland, but some people
It kinda works
like
with
that
that.
about it, but
Yeah.
some while others they don't agree with that, while others do agree with that. You know, it being simple or but by agree I mean they like it or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so all it is it's just a solid open track in most opinions here. So that's why it's at 19.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
Okay.
Next one is number 18, and it's DS Peach Gardens.
Alright, so I rank this one at number 28. It's not really... There's not really too much to talk about here. I mean, I guess you do have that little shortcut at the start. And like... it's just the chain chomps. I mean, they were there in the DS version. So they're kind of like a staple of the track. But they're still annoying to avoid, you know? And also, that little, you know, like that part before that, downhill straightaway, right? That part, it's like, it's kind of hard to, like, not go in the off-road because of the way, like, the flower patch is placed. I don't like, that's one of the things I don't like about that track.
Yeah, I'm Harsh, and what about you, Harsh?
He's muted.
All right,
Yeah.
so I'll say my thing first.
Yeah, and then
I
we
think
can come
this.
back to him.
I think this track is. I mean, I don't like this track. I know some people do like it. But for me, I like it does look nice, but like it's just boring to drive on. In my opinion, it's just not fun and boring. And yes, I do agree. Like on that turn, or yeah. So like after that, straight away and before the chain chomp maze, yeah, you have to like drive carefully and go all the way to the right or to the left, and then take the turn. Otherwise, you'll be hitting off road. It's very easy.
Yeah, like all right, Harsh, you go.
Literally, it's no comment. I have nothing to say. This track is just
Okay, all right,
nothing
that's
to me.
fine. All right, so
Yeah.
why say your
Yeah.
idea?
I mean, I don't hate it as much as other people do. I mean, I don't like it, but it's I mean, I wouldn't mind driving on it. I mean, it's kind of boring to drive on, but like, I mean, I wouldn't say I like it, but like, it's not. I don't hate. For me, I just don't hate it as much as other people do. So that's what. Yeah. Okay, that's my opinion.
And for me, I'd say it's just the potential of how technical it can be, which is kind of, now that I'm looking at the list again, it's kind of where a lot of these like middle tracks lie. It's potentially good, but it just falls short of that mark.
Alright. I would like to add something. So, I think like something that I find interesting, it's like this track has the only world record that's on automatic, which I find pretty interesting. Because like automatic isn't used that much.
Weird.
Actually, okay, I kind of know why. Though I kind of don't.
Because of
but
the
I do
edges.
know. Yeah, I believe some. I think Starry and why you guys would know him. You guys would know Leon, right? Or do you guys?
Yes,
would
Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about Harsh, but I do know that Starry and why might know.
No, I know. Who
Yeah.
Oh wow, I did not know that. Okay, yeah. So basically, I think he told me, I might be wrong, but he did tell me why it's on automatic. I'm not sure if I remember correctly is what I'm trying to say. Basically, like doing the chain chomp, it's easier to like turn when you're on a wheelie and you lose less speed when you're on automatic, and also like when you pause the game, like I believe it keeps up your speed. I might be wrong. There was a controversy about the pausing, and I think they banned that now you couldn't pause your game while time trialing anymore. Something like that. Not sure if that's fully correct, but that's what my friend Leon told me like last year.
Okay.
All right. So what's
Yeah.
next? Did we do like a final consensus or not?
I think
Do we
that-
kind of need? I mean,
Yeah,
this
I'm
track.
pretty sure none of us really have much to say. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is literally just nothing.
Yeah,
really-
again-
it's just there.
Yeah.
This is
It's
kind
just
of
there.
I think it's gonna be a running theme for this average
Middle-
category or
this
this average
average-
section. Yeah, like it's just there, you know.
Yeah.
Next
Hi,
up
how are
is
you?
next up is number 17 and DK Mountain. GCN DK Mountain to be more precise.
Yeah, so, I mean, I rank this track at number 19. I mean, it's a pretty challenging track with the shortcut, you know, at the end. I mean, like, once you get the hang of it, I mean, people start, like, to like the track more, you know. But, I just don't, what I don't like is, like, you can't trick off the mountain, like, the little mountain, instead they put ramps. Like, I mean, like, I don't like that.
True.
Track.
Harsh.
It is difficult. I'll give it that. It is difficult, but it's a DK track. I mean, it's not going to be the easiest track in the game. So it's just. I like to see. The one thing I wanted from this track is to trick off the mountain rather than have the ramps. Like, wouldn't it just be a lot better to trick off the mountain than it is just those 3 sad ramps on the track?
Yeah, I would have liked
Yeah,
that too.
and on top of that, you would get less
Less air.
airtime, and people would actually go from the ramps.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, and also
then
the
again,
turn would be easier if it wasn't for the ramps.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then again, Nintendo that they probably didn't think of like, hey, airtime is bad. They probably just made a game, and that
Yeah,
was
because
like,
if you have a lightweight, good luck.
Yeah, you need to have
Oh.
real good like control in order
Yeah.
to make that turn.
Yeah.
Now, for me, speaking of what I think Harsh and Cheese said, I think Harsh, you said this, this is a DK track, and it's hard. I have a theory, what if all DK tracks, they're hard because the DK games, they're hard, like, Tropical Breeze, like, they added funky mode to make it easier, you know, like, that game is hard, like on its own, you know? What if they're hard
That
on
is an
purpose?
interesting point.
That is, because most of the DK tracks are in the special cut.
Though at the same time, in Mario Kart 7, DK Jungle in Mario Kart 7, that's definitely a lot easier. Maybe they changed their mind from
No, but
from 7.
I wouldn't say the 7 version was easy though. The 8 version definitely was easy, but the 7
The 8,
Oh.
8 version is definitely easier.
Okay, all right. So I guess in Mario Kart 8, they started making the track a
Yeah,
lot
Mario
easier.
Kart
but-
8, like they seriously nerfed down DK Jungle, but I still love it.
Yeah,
I
but
think-
that's a topic for next week.
Yeah, that's next week's topic. Yeah.
Another time.
They
Yes.
dumped on every single track.
Yeah. So okay. So generally, I used to hate this track. I'm like, bro, this track just sucks. But now I love this track. I ranked this track number 8 actually. And it's ranked number 8 because this track, I don't know, like doing the shortcut, it's deceptively hard. Where it's actually no, sorry. It's very easy, but it's at the same time it's hard too. That makes sense because like a lot of people, if you don't know how to do it correctly, you will fail it, or you'll go or like you'll waste a lot of time while taking the cut. So, but once you know how to do the cut, I think you'll enjoy the track.
Yeah, I personally agree. I actually love this track. I put it at number 4.
Nice.
Yeah, I just really like this track. I mean, I would have liked to trick on the mountain, but I mean, ramps, whatever. It's fine. But like, I just love the feel of the track. Like, I feel like it kind of captures what Mario Kart is about, I guess. Wait, I shouldn't say that, but like, it just feels nice to play
It's
on.
fine.
I mean, yes, it does give a challenge, but like, I like a challenge in a Mario Kart game. So like, I don't know. I just like the track. So yeah, that's me.
And I'm like the complete opposite of pretty much everyone here. I feel like the difficulty is a little too much, in a way.
To be fair, it is in the Lightning Cup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is in the Lightning
Yeah.
Cup.
But to
Yeah,
be fair,
well,
Old
I
Peach
guess
Gardens
it's
is
fine.
also in Lightning Cup.
And okay, and also I'm sorry to interrupt, but also this track was made for a double dash, where like the drift physics, like it worked on that game, while in this game
But it
they don't
doesn't
work
really-
because the drift is different. That's probably why it's also harder, like unintentionally. because
It's just because of the inherent design of Wii being vastly different than the inherent design of Double Dash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I also forgot to mention that I think they use the half pipe mechanic well in this track. I have to say.
Oh yeah. True.
Yeah, but like if you don't try and go for it, the track isn't any different.
That is okay. Yeah, I can probably agree with that.
Though the half pipe, they do help you in some way, like if you go, like if you accidentally drift the wrong way, or like hey, so it's not gonna be the end of the world because like you'll get a boost from the half pipe, you know.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
So final senses, guys. I think this track is tough, but
It's tough. But, yeah.
Yeah, so it's either you like it or you don't like it because it's tough and the turns are tight for MKW.
Yeah, it falls into the average category again.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah, I think it falls in the average category not because it's average, but because it's very divided.
Because the consensus is very skewed.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why
balance.
Or they're very, or I think you mean that they're very polarized.
Yeah, that's it. That's the words.
Alright, so the next one is number 16, and it's Dry Ruins, and now for the halfway mark. Yay!
Yeah, and possibly the most skewed one of all.
Yay! Now, this might be split into two parts, this podcast, not sure yet, because this is taking way longer than expected or anticipated.
Yeah. Oh, honestly, I anticipated this being long, but not sure about you guys.
Yeah.
I did. I expected this to go to about 6, so
okay.
It might be till 6.
I mean,
it might, yeah. We might.
But I mean, if it's a
20-minute
20-minute video, that's not bad. So,
I mean, a lot of this is going to be cut out.
It's probably going to be about 20-25 minutes long. So it's not going to be an hour.
No, way longer than that. Probably like an hour.
Yeah.
This podcast is gonna end up being 1 hour and 30 minutes probably. But all right, continue.
All right, so I ranked this one at number 14. Okay, now I tend to like tracks when I have the music back on better, but that's not the point. So the thing about this track is like in the little cave section, there's the really annoying bats, and and also you get the sand area. If you hit like 1 pixel of sand, it's all over for you, you know.
Mhm.
And then like, I mean, I guess you could always do the wall glitch. But that's about it. Oh wait, and also when you get out of the cave, there's that little chance that like a heavyweight can like bump you out of bounds. It's happened to me numerous times.
And the bats, I swear.
Yeah, they're very annoying.
I actually have this ranked at number 30. Because this track is just no. That's all I have, just no. just no. No.
Wow.
Just no. Like the bats are horrible. The wall glitch is fun, but it's difficult to pull off. You're a little bit too high, you're not getting it. Then you go backwards, then you're just like rip your race. The off-road is very punishing. And the second wave of bats when you can get pushed out of bounds, it's just like, why? It's not required. The overall layout is also kind of intimidating, but the one thing I don't like also about it is when the little ramps come down and you don't want to trick off them, you get massive airtime and you're just like, oh, and you just lose like 3 spots.
Yeah.
For me, I ranked this number 18, and now I actually I don't mind this track. I do think that this track is a love it or hate it track, as you guys can see. I'm more of that where I do enjoy it while playing at times. And it's kind of tricky, which is why it's in this it's in the special cup, and but overall it's. I wouldn't say it's boring, but like I will say that it could be better, and overall, but the way it is, it's not terrible, which is why it's number 18, which is like in the average section of my list at least, and also in the final list as well.
Oh, that's straight center in the final list.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, I had it at 13. I mean, I don't mind the track as much as some people here do. I think I have it ranked higher than anyone else here, but like I just don't mind the track. Like there's nothing that I dislike. Maybe the off-road's a bit punishing, but like I mean it's just not bad to me. It's not bad, but I mean I do like it, but like it's not in my top 10. So that's really all I have to say about it.
And then here's me. Oh boy, what do I gotta say here? The layout is mediocre at best.
Squid 111.
Yeah, the layout is mediocre at best. Aesthetically, it's just a desert with a couple set pieces. Musically, it's not memorable at all. The off-road is extremely punishing, especially with the sand pit toward the end. Bats are dumb. And on top of all that, I just have a personal vendetta against this stage because of how many times I reset it dealing with Mirror Special Cup in single player. This is just the perfect storm of bad for me.
I think this is the most skewed track of the entire list.
I'd say DK Mountain is more skewed, but okay.
Yeah, I mean these two are probably the most skewed. That's why they're 16.
Yeah.
And
That's why they're like perfectly in the middle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So final thoughts. Or like why I already said. Yeah, this track is definitely skewed, just like DK Mountain was. People, either you like it or you don't like it. There's not really in between.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I kind of have to agree. There's no in between. You either like it or you don't.
Yeah, I mean, I did put mine in like the in between category only because I like it, but it could be improved. It's not as
That's
good
true.
enough.
Yeah,
which
there's
is
so
why
much room for
for me
improvement.
it's in the center area of my list. All right, so next up we have number 15, Burger King Foot Fungus. The next thing you want
That's not how you do it.
I don't care.
Whatever.
Okay, GCN Value Stadium. So Cheese It, take it off.
Alright, I get screwed over a lot on this track. I'm pretty well known in this
whenever
server
we
for
play a
getting-
Froome, make sure you pick this track.
Alright,
Got it?
Got you.
Okay, yeah. Alright.
But
We
getting-
played 200 CC against
Alright, the
Cheez-It.
thing about this track, I tend to get blue shell frenzied a lot in it.
Oh, that's everybody. It's not just you.
Yeah.
especially in
Not just everyone.
especially in single player. But yeah, that's
That's
just a recurring thing.
the AI is just being unfair.
Yeah,
No,
that's
but,
just
like,
the AI.
It always like happens specifically on this track, not even on Delfino Square. You know?
Right, that happened to you on Waluigi Stadium.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, this is Waluigi Stadium. Wait,
Yes.
wait, I thought this was BCW. No,
Not yet.
I cut this out.
Nah. We're keeping this in.
Bro, I thought this was BCW.
But yeah, the thing is, like, if you miss like the zippers, then you hit the pipe, it slows you down a lot, and also there's the slight chance of getting target shot. Ooh, at the very end. And that's something I just don't like about it, you know?
Why'd you pick that effect? Jesus. Okay.
Spooky.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Okay, is it my turn? I kind of
Me.
lost track.
It's
of-
harsh.
Okay, sorry.
Waluigi Stadium. I like it. It's not, I feel like what do you call it? The half pipes are nice and fun to trick off, but no, kind of waste of time unless you do the wall glitch at the end. But the piranha plants, and you just hit one of them, you lose all your speed. It's like a wall. It's like no, it's like why? It just ruins the track a little bit, for me at least.
For me, I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot to say. I'll just say that for me, I rank it 14, definitely in the average category because I'm just I'm indifferent. It's nice, but tricking on this course is kind of a waste of time. So it's not really fun to trick unless you do the wall glitch, which I guess that's fun. I mean, in its own way, but yeah. And the piranha plants, I mean, yeah. If you touch them, you have to go around them too. It's not a wall. You have to actually go around them, which is even more annoying. Like,
But you have to do that in the double dash too. So I mean,
yeah, and yeah. So overall, it just meh. But it does have some grievances for me. But otherwise, it's fine. I mean, it's just meh.
yeah, for me, this was actually my top 10. This was number 10. I like it.
Nice.
I actually like tricking off it, but also like you can also avoid tricking because at that part with the piranha plants, you just go around them. It's not, and if you have a fast vehicle, you could pretty much nail that part. Like you can find ways around, but like, I mean, tricking I feel like is the part of the track that makes a stadium a stadium. It's Waluigi Stadium. You're supposed to trick off of it. So I mean, I don't think you'd have the best experience not avoiding the tricks, but like, also sometimes I do feel like sometimes it is a bit unnecessary, which is a little bit weird considering it's a stadium track. But other than that, I feel like it's a solid track, so that's why it's in my top 10.
And I really don't have much to add here. It's just a decent track. There's not much to say.
Yeah,
Which is why it's also in the average category.
it's just a solid track. I mean, that's
Yeah.
all we can just say.
So, yeah, solid, but yeah, meh. All right, moving on to Bowser Castle, or Wii's Bowser Castle as number 14. Jesus,
All right,
kick us
so
off.
Alright, so I actually rated this one number 15. Now, I mean, the track is okay. I mean, there's like the chance of like getting bumped off at the beginning of the track, you know? Because like people bumping you off, you know, obviously. But, I mean, and there's also that, the little Bowser statue thing that shoots fireballs. Yeah, I've had very bad experiences with that one.
Okay,
Yeah, there's not really much to talk about for me after that.
all right, and Harsh, and you?
The toughness of the track is good. I like the toughness. I don't normally like it, but this is the one exception. I've been practicing trying to do the half pipe shortcut, which I always also like to do. And that huge Bowser that even throws fireballs at you, it just looks sick. So it's a good layout. It has a lot of things to look at while you're driving. And the amount of like obstacles there is, it makes it complex as well. And yeah, that's all.
For me, I put it at number 15. But I do think that it's a decent track, and for a Bowser Castle, I think it's pretty good. In fact, there are way worse Bowser Castles. So this one's pretty decent, I'd say. Yeah, and I don't have a lot to say either. Track's good. I mean, it could. I do think that it could be. Wow, I might be the odd one out, but I think it could be a little tougher for a Bowser Castle course. It could be a little bit harder. I do think it's a tad bit. Now it is tough, but like I do think that they could ramp it up a bit because it is like the second last course of the Nitro track.
third?
You know,
You mean the third course?
this is the second last course of the Nitro track.
Oh, okay. Alright,
Moonview is the third last.
No,
Yeah.
wait. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
I mean, okay, so for me, I like this track. I don't know why people have it higher, but I guess it's everyone's opinion. But like, I just like the track. I rigged it at 8. 7 tracks I find better, but like, it's just fun to play on. I mean, that's really it for me. It's just fun to play on, I guess. It provides a nice challenge, and overall, it's just, I feel like it's a solid, well-rounded track, so yeah.
I personally have this as my number 4. I feel like it's one of the tracks that defines what MKWe is. It's a solid track, just difficult enough to be a challenge while also being fun to race on. It's not entirely luck-based, but there is still a little bit of luck to make things interesting. Visually, very good. Music, very good. That's pretty much it.
Well, yeah. I would also like to add. I was gonna say that after Sorry talk, but yeah, I really like the music of this track. Really good music.
Probably one of the best in the game, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
All right, final consensus. So it's a solid track, enough difficulty. and it's fun to play on. That's why it's. And
I think
well,
I think why this is number 14 and not higher is because the other tracks, except for I think maybe one that's above this, like everyone loves them better. Like
Yeah,
I think now
yeah.
we're getting to the category where tracks are good. Like it's just that
Yeah.
you know once people like one track more, but
Yeah.
they're all solid tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
from
part-
now onwards.
Yeah, this is the part of the track where the tracks are starting to get like good. Like we're
Yeah.
not in
Yeah.
that category anymore.
Yeah, and they're also not like divided, just because like some tracks are good, but they're divided. Like
Yeah.
DK.
Like this is the last
Mountain
major one that I would say is divided.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somewhat
So
divided.
now we're
But-
getting to the part of the list where we could all agree it's a pretty good track. So.
Yeah.
Well, except
Generally
for
speaking,
number 13.
Okay, this might be the.
Yeah, I actually know why this is. So number 13 is Moo Meadows or MMM according to Overland or I don't know Horse. Oh, someone calls it Someone calls it
Overland calls it
MMM.
MM.
Yeah, but it's not MMM. But anyways, yeah. Because
Not
I
MMM,
know
the custom track.
I know 3 people who put this as like their number 1 or top 5 track. That's why it made it to number 13.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they love this track for some reason. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
um,
I mean,
Now
it's
that
a
I
bit.
think about it, so now that I think about it, maybe I should have placed it higher. Now that I think about it, again, if this was Mario Kart Deluxe, it would be up there. But obviously, we're talking about Mario Kart Wii, right?
yeah,
But I like the music. I like both versions of the music, you know, because like they both have their little feel. But like the Mario Kart Wii music, has a little like the marimba like rolling, like when it goes, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, and also I like the aspect of having like a bunch of like cows moving around. And also this is the superior farm track, obviously.
Yes.
Yes.
Superior farm track.
Harsh and
'Cause, like,
you?
I like this track is alright for me. It's more of a track that's there that I just play to play. I don't play to try on it.
Same.
It's like, sure, cows, fun, nothing much else. Low trick off a ramp, that's basically it.
Yeah, which actually, which one? The second one or
The last ramp.
First ramp. Okay,
The
good,
last.
good. I'm like, bro, you took out the first ramp.
You can't low trick off this ramp.
GG's. Okay. Anyways, yeah,
GG.
same here. I don't think the track is bad, but I don't think. I just think that it's average, and that's why I have it. I think, I have it at 19 for me. So it's not bad, but like you know, just there, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like for me, I had it at 16, straight in the middle for me. I mean, it's a solid track. Like I'll play on it. It's relaxing. I like the atmosphere, but I wouldn't say it's like my favorite out of all nature tracks. I mean, like Faldo said, it's just there. So yeah.
I think this is just a solid track overall, like everyone else. Can't really add much. Cows are the worst part, but it's barely that much of an issue if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I find
the
the
cows. I
consensus
think they're
solid.
barely an inconvenience. Like they're not that hard to avoid. But yeah.
Yeah.
They're still an obstacle, but if you know how to avoid them, it's not really an issue.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So overall, it's just solid. That's why it's at
Yeah.
13.
Well, actually,
Yep.
it's at 13 because some of the
Tied
data
for
is a
12.
bit skewed.
Someone had it at 1. Someone put it at 0.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not call them out, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
that the data is a bit skewed, even though than the general census. But yeah.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't already.